This is Curran Bhatia for the Ask the Experts podcast. I am speaking to Tony Harrison. Tony, we saw you ringside for JERMELL Charlo in his recent fight against Cota. What were your impressions sitting ringside?
You know what? JERMELL did what he was supposed to do, man. I think on my end, I think he always fights good against people, you know, who just sits there, is not too athletic, that just wants to sit there and bang. Anybody that has any kind of ladder movement or skill set, you know, he does bad against. So I thought he did good. You know, I think I had a lot of people there on my end that bought tickets, bought tickets for me to fight, who was still pleased. You know, the average fan just want to see a knockout, man. He pleased his fans and mine.
There were some people on social media. They said, "Hey, Tony's ringside. Why didn't he get in the ring?" I mean, your foot was in a boot, right? You're injured. So
right.
How's the injury doing? Can you give us an update?
Oh man, everything is good, man. I'm out the boot. My whole life I've been working on faith, man. I've been working and doing everything on faith. So I end up just working on faith, man, and just having my belief and not, you know, my belief was just not to go through with the surgery. And I didn't do it, and I think it's gonna become a point where, you know, I'm back just as healthy as I was when I left. And that's just my big thing. No surgery, back rehabbing it, strengthening it right now with my brother, and you know, we're just taking it step by step, day by day right now.
Yeah, I spent some time with you in Detroit, and you were with your community. I know that you mentor young kids, you teach them boxing. How important is it for you to get back healthy, for the young kids that look up for you, for your community, and get that rematch with JERMELL Charlo?
To be honest, that's my only goal. That's the only thing I care about is you know what, I told myself and talk to God, and just told him, you know, even if I'm not healthy enough to do another fight, so just bless me with 100% to do this one. And you know, whatever happens after that, you know, I'm okay with, you know, but I told him just bless me to be 100% for this one. And for sure, you know, like I said, whatever else happens, for me, it happens. But, you know, that's all I want to do is be 100% for this fight. And because I want to beat this boy so bad. You know, so I don't think he understands that. There's nothing else in the world that I want to do but fight him, you know.
And you had that first fight with him, which you won. It was in December of 2018. It was a close fight. Was he easier to handle than you expected? And also, what happened post-fight? You know, he said that you came up to him and said everyone knew that he won. I'm guessing that wasn't true. Take us to what happened in that first fight.
I think the fight, I mean, like I said, I wanted, you know, before I got the title fight with JERMELL, I wanted to fight him 4 years before I even fought him. You know, I just understand who I think I match up with. I always matched up good with the guys who were more sharper than everybody else. You know, everybody who's textbook, you know, skill set was textbook, straight out of the book, try to knock me out. You know, those kind of guys were the guys that I always matched up good against. He's a smaller guy, smaller in height. Same kind of frame, so I always matched up good with those kind of guys. So I wanted to fight him 4 years before I fought him. I got the fight. I 100% knew I was going to win the fight. You know, as soon as Al ended up calling me and asked me, I said, get on the phone. I didn't talk to my team. I immediately gave him the answer. And I was just, you know what, man, for me, man, to have the opportunity to fight for a second world title, I was pleased with everything. I was pleased with his, you know, with his decision to say, yeah, I'll take a dangerous fight, even though the build up between him and her was the fight that everybody talked about. You know, I just thanked him, and I was grateful. You know, I told him, you know, even before I'm grateful for the opportunity for him to even take the fight, and not, you know, not take an easier fight or maybe a fight with anybody else. So I was pleased with the decision, man, and like I said, everything was cool. You know, and like I said, this is not my first time even fighting on the card with JERMELL. I fought on the card with him in Houston. You know what I mean? And everything was cool. Like I said, I never had really no beef or nothing with him. But you know, at times change, man. And post fight, I came up to him and said, you know, good fight. You know, I appreciated the opportunity. It was cool to dance with him, you know, and if he wanted to do it again, we could do it again. You know, and he was, you know, like I said, you know, you seen the look on him and his team's face, man. They were all distraught. They were all, you know, praying that the decision went their way. And then, you know, that you see the look on me and my team. I'm walking away and I'm head bobbing, I'm nodding, and I'm like, oh yeah, these scorecards are going just the way I think, because I know for sure the scorecard. It wasn't a split decision, and the scorecards were what they were. I knew he didn't win. You know what I mean? Because he didn't do nothing. He didn't hit me with none of the shots. Started hitting me with, you know. He didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he looked for that one big shot, and I just knew that the scorecards were on my way. And once they said it, I was pleased. And he got on the mic and did what a whole ass nigga do, and talking about some, oh yeah, you know, he remind me of a nigga from the hood when you take his chick, and he be like, oh yeah, this. And then now he start throwing shade on you, like, come on, we was just cool before I got the chick. You know what I'm saying? But now I got the chick. You throwing salt on my name or them shoes that he wearing is mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, he do whole shit. That kind of whole ass shit that he stick with you. You know what I'm saying? Because it was all cool. It was all fine and dandy. Then the guy just got the line and saying in front of national and in front of the world, he said, I said he won. Come on, man. I'm from Detroit, but I ain't gonna ever in my life, even if I'm down on my last, but never say I'm defeated ever.
And that must have bothered you, right, when he said that on national TV?
Oh, man, it crushed my heart, because that's what people in the hood, that's whole ass niggas do. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know, sometimes when you get out of the hood for so long, you don't understand that your morals and your character is deteriorating, and his shit is deteriorated. You know what I mean? Because he did that. You know what I mean? Like, who does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, real men would have just shook up and said, you know what? You know, decision was the decision. You know, I'm looking forward to rematch. And like I said, I was a man about everything. I even told him in front of the world, like, look, you gave me a shot, my nigga, I'll give you a shot right back. That's what real niggas do. He got on the thing like, oh yeah, you know I won. He said, I'm like, what? Damn, you can't even be gentlemen to the whole ass niggas no more. So really, I really like, you know what I'm saying? Like, as much of a gentleman I tried to be, he took my kindness to weakness. So I couldn't even give him the respect due as a champion and say, look, as a champion, as a champion for me now, I give you the same respect you gave me, and I give you a rematch. Even though rematches don't even happen in the day and age of boxing anymore. We don't even know what such thing as rematch is no more. But I told him on national TV I would give it to him, and he still shitted on me on my name. He tried to fuck up my character in front of the world, man. And I don't like that. I never let nobody fuck up my character.
And you showed a lot of heart. You were the underdog in that fight. You came in and you showed a lot of heart, and you won that fight. He said afterwards, he said, you know, I had court dates I was facing. This is JERMELL Charlo. He said, I have court dates I was facing. I was facing prison sentences. Now my mind is clear. So do you think when you hear something like that, was he kind of trying to make excuses for what happened there in December?
But my thing is, if that was the excuse, make that the excuse. You know what I mean? Don't shit on my character because I trained hard and I won a fight that I thought I would win. And I went in there, we all like gladiators. So I took the fight that I thought we would take. And I won. So don't shit on my character because you had some shit going through. Listen to me, man. Everybody as fighters got something that's going on. We all got our little knick-knack injuries. We all got something that's probably bothering us during camp. We never have like a fresh camp. Like everybody has something that's bothering them. And if something is bothering you that much, pull out of the fight. That's what I just did. When something is bothering you that much, I mean, I think, like I said, I think sport has changed so much where people don't understand like is win or lose it all. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I'm just like, I'm not losing it all. But like I said, that's an excuse. He had that court date when he fought fucking Charlo. You know what I'm saying? He had that same case that he was facing. They talking about, man. He had that same court case when he fought Charlo and he beat Charlo. No excuses, no nothing. So I'm saying, don't lose and then say, oh, I had court case. And nigga, you caught that case before you fought Charlo. Come on, man. Everybody got to do their history on this shit. Stop letting this nigga just talk and everybody listening to what he's saying.
So safe to say all of this is going to add even more bad blood for the rematch. What is the status for the rematch? Obviously, you're rehabbing from your injury. How is that going? And when do you think we're going to see this rematch?
Man, listen to me. I swear to God, I told Al and them, you know, if I could have it my way, he would have pulled out a fight when I pulled out and we could have got it going. You know, maybe sometime like this, like September. I would have been like late September. I would have been back healthy. It's probably gonna take me like another 3 weeks to kind of get my ankle. I can't run on it or nothing yet, but it probably take me like another 3 weeks to get it back strong enough where I can run on it. But dude that he just fought. I'm really waiting on his timeline. Everything is off his timeline now. Because like I said, I fought last December. It's gonna be like 9 months right now or something like that. So really everything is on his timeline. Since he just fought, when Al and the management and promotions want to get him back on the scene, since it seeming that he just fought. But really, after 3 weeks after my rehab, I'm all fresh and I'm back into it. I'm back into whatever whenever Al tells me to get ready and be healthy, I'll be healthy.
So we'll see what Charlo says, but Tony Harrison is ready to fight this fall.
I'm ready to fight fall for sure.
And just to close it off, before we talked, before you had the fight, we spoke in Brooklyn, and you said there was a lot of social media haters and trolls, and you used that to fuel you. I'm sure you've experienced that now after winning, even more so. So how has that been, and how have you used that to fuel you?
I mean, it just like I said, it just shows how much of the world, like I said, this in this game, it shows how much of the world, like you can't please everybody. You know what I mean? But it just showed me that I know I did something right. When this many people was on my shit talking crazy, I know I did something right. I know for sure I did everything right because his people were so mad. Like everybody that loved Charlo, everybody that loved that Lions Only, everybody that loved that brand, that personality, everything about him. Everybody was sick. Everybody was on my stuff. I sat there was laughing. And damn near, I swear to God, I tried to reply to everybody. I try to reply to every single hater and tell them boys, like, look, put up again. Like, y'all got a problem with anything, come pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to reply to everybody, like, yeah, y'all mad, y'all suckers, y'all boys is mad, y'all haters. And I try to reply to everybody, like, look, I'm not hiding behind my mic. You know what I'm saying? You got something to say, say it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to respond back. I'm from Detroit. That's what we going to do. I'm going to respond back. I try to respond to everybody, too. And they sick, they mad. And the thing about this fight that just happened, I love that he just knocked this guy out. I love it because now the world thinks, oh, yeah, this guy's back. Oh, yeah, Carlos back. He's back knocking everybody out. Oh, yeah, he's back. The case is over. So, look, no excuses. Because I'm not coming with no excuses. And the blood is all the way. The river is full of blood. Ain't nowhere else to swim between his team and my team. Everybody hates each other. We hate them. They hate us. Even me just going into the fight. Just going to see how he would do. I went out there, man. I didn't have words with everybody on his side, so I know the blood is real. You know what I'm saying? The blood not only real between me and him as fighters, but we didn't linger on to let the energy transfer to his team and my team, and now that makes for Duke and North Carolina. You know what I mean? That's how I like it. I like every hostile environment, man. I was born in hostile environments, and I like everything about it.
So this time around, no excuses, and it sounds like you're going to do your talking to these haters in the ring. Final question, when that rematch happens, hopefully this fall, Harrison versus Charlo, what is your prediction? Is it going to be another decision? Are you going for the knockout?
Put this right here, right now. I promise you this. I'm going to knock him out. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I can't be knocked out because I swear to God, I want to please everybody. I'm going to please everybody. And I'm going to take the haters with the tongue. If I get knocked out, cool. But guess what? Motherfucker, I'm trying to kill you because I don't like you. I don't like him. This is his opportunity to say, look, I knocked Tony Harrison out because guess what? Tony Harrison coming to knock you out. It's somebody ain't going to last. Put that. Somebody got to go. Period.
Well said, Tony Harrison. Best of luck in recovery. We hope to see you back in the ring, hopefully this fall with the rematch with JERMELL Charlo. I'm sure you're going to be representing Detroit and looking to make a statement once again. Tony, thank you so much for the time.
Anytime.